Coach, teams give up between 16 and 24 wide open three-pointers per game. What do you make of how the three-point line is guarded?
Well, the three-point line cannot be guarded in theory. Like you're gonna go in a game and you're gonna think that you're gonna take away three-point line. Players nowadays are so talented and so gifted; they're gonna get a shot no matter what. All you can do there is you can make it harder. You can make it more contested shot. You can make it like catching the ball in further away from basket. But in theory, you cannot really take away shots. So I think the way the three-point line is being guarded nowadays is defenses are improving and getting better, and every year the talent level and players are finding the better ways to get their shots off.
Is the answer to guarding the corner just being faster?
I think that's a big part of closeouts, being faster initially and then closing that gap as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Darko, I'm going to ask you a question you've never been asked before. How are you going to guard Scottie Barnes and Brandon Ingram?
Well, we're going to spend a lot of time this night to break down the film. I'm just joking. Obviously, really proud of both Scottie and Brandon for making it to All-Star. I think both of them, they definitely deserve it, the way that they performed this year. So it's going to be fun seeing them out there, and we're going to have a little game plan for them as well.
And with the future with the team, because you guys already have the two All-Stars in this year's game, and obviously some rising stars as well, but you guys are doing well this year. But maybe 2-3 years down the line, where do you see the Raptors in your program?
I see the Raptors in 2-3 years being contenders to win the championship. I think everything we're doing right now and with our rebuild is towards that. We know that there is no shortcut. We know that we cannot get that done in 1 year or 2 years. We know that, and we understand it's a process. And that's why we have a group of young, talented players that are growing together. And when they get to their prime, they're going to be really good. So we're really excited about our group and how we're going.
Darko, the NBA has done various efforts to try to reduce tanking, but what else do you think can be done from a league standpoint?
To be honest with you, I think that the most important thing is that you need to have the best product available there. I think that every game should be competitive. Every game, our fans and everybody deserve to have a great product on the court. I mean, this is now in the hands of NBA and teams. They got to figure out what is the best way how to do it. I don't have solutions. All I know is I want to play every single night against teams that are ready to compete and win.
How are the coaches having that? Players as far as what should be kind of get the maximum effort?
And we met with guys a little bit over here. I mean, we're talking about best of the best in the world. And NBA players, those all-star guys over here, they are competitive by nature. I think this new format of having 3 teams playing against each other, representing US, representing, international basketball, I think that in itself is going to bring more excitement, and I think players are going to be more motivated to play that way.
Coach, I was talking to Scottie earlier, and he said the one thing he loves about you is, yes, you want your players to learn, but you're also open to learning as well. What do you think Scottie has taught you about yourself as a coach, or has challenged you as a coach in terms of your growth as well as PI?
And now, Scottie is such a player that he understands the game really well. And he is so smart, and especially on defensive end, the things that he sees. A lot of times I got trapped that everything has to be done perfectly and in order, and you have to do it kind of like my way. What I'm learning from Scottie is that his understanding of the game, I gotta give him in a lot of situations like some space that he can make decisions on his own, because he's so good in reading those situations, and just talking about basketball with him is there's always something to pick up on players' tendencies, how our team can improve and get better. At the end of the day, like with him and BI and our whole team, my approach is we're partners in this. I'm not here to say this is how we have to do things. There are general principles, but I think it's very important to give them a platform and for those guys to feel that they own it, that this is their team. So that's my approach with them, and I'm learning a lot from both of them.
Coach, when you look at Devin Booker, you obviously he was the first All-Star appearance was you were an assistant coach. And finish, just maybe speak to the growth you've seen him as a player since then.
Oh man, Devin is such a competitor and such a great guy. He, when we were together in Phoenix, he was on the rise. He was a young player who could score a lot, and he was still in the process of learning how to win and how to win big. I think that his growth is amazing, and I think what he did with the Olympic team and the way how he accepted the role and the way how he performed for the team shows a lot about his growth and his maturity over the years. And I think that he improved his game. Really a lot. Like he became a complete player.
Darko, one of your assistant coaches is Mary Andrade. She's from Portugal. What you can say about her, and if you see she can become a coach at NBA in the future, and if it's difficult to be a foreign assistant coach, you were there before at the NBA.
Talking about Mary Andrade?
Yeah.
Mary is one of the best coaches I've been around, and she's such a good human being. He cares so much about players. He's putting a lot of work. She's very dedicated. She's making huge improvements as a coach in the league. She's still learning. I think the sky is the limit for her. So I can see her one day being a head coach in this league as well.